there is a place where the disc golfer can travel to and will find a paradise. A place with rolling hills, trimmed grass, and rippling water. Some will travel here for that chance to compete and be crowned with glory, to be called champion. And at the same time, rejuvenate themselves with community, family, and friends. A place where everyone can make memories that will last a lifetime. Here, that disc golfer can find everything they need to make their dreams come true. So join us and experience an event like you've never seen before. We look forward to seeing you at the St. Louis Open. Hello and welcome back to Crew 42's coverage of the 2025 St. Louis Open, sponsored by MVP Disc Sports. It's our MPO Lead Card, and it's the final third round of our event here back at Logan University. My name's Zach O'Haron, and on the commentator's mic, I've got this guy with me. His name's Frank Smith. He's pretty cool. How you doing, Frank?
I'm good, as always. How about you, Zach?
I'm doing all right, and I'm excited for this round. A huge shout-out to the sponsors, of course, to help make events like this happen. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to have fun like this and showcase what we've got going on. Before we even get started, we have to have a quick update here. FPO, which we have not filmed for the event here, is come down to the wire. Apparently, was it 56 holes, 54 holes, right? Is not enough for these two ladies. We're going into a playoff here for our ladies. Hole 1 between Tiger and Kimberly. First tee shots here. We got Tiger in a pretty good position off the left side. Kimberly here. I don't know much about her. I think she's from the area, I think.
Wicked forehand.
She's whipping this one out on a prime position out there onto the right side. Tiger second, coming around the corner, clipping a tree. I'm going to be short and in the fairway, though. Given an opportunity now. And that is going to get knocked down early. We still can see some pars, but she's going to need to navigate this fairway. Are playoffs the most nerve-wracking thing you can be a part of?
Yes, they are. I've been in a couple, and I was in one earlier this year, and it was not ideal.
That one, unfortunately, not going her way. Caddy giving her some solace. Maybe she'll have a putt here as Tiger pitches it under the basket. Just trying to put all the... Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
To force another hole playoff. And it's not going to drop.
Just short.
I mean, it always feels good. I know Tiger was leading the event essentially throughout the entire tournament to come back at the very end, tie it back up, but Tiger ends up. Two competitors give each other a hug. Fantastic, competition between these two ladies.
Congratulations to our FBO champion, Tiger Board. Two times.
Definitely want to thank the team for being out here. It was really awesome to meet everybody, and really felt like I was bringing it home for the team. And then all the locals that were rooting for me too, that meant a lot to me. So shout out Gateway, and shout out to everybody that was supporting me all weekend. I really appreciate it.
Awesome. My fault not being in the right spot when she started the speech, but we got at the very end there. Congrats to Tiger on a fantastic finish at her tournament. But back to the MPO here. We have a race here as well, and we might see a playoff in this division. I mean, in 18 short holes here.
Right.
Who do you have coming in? Who do you think is favored? The defending champion, Aidan Scott, or the triple A tier winner this year, Jon Borzick?
Yeah, I have to go on Aidan here. He had the best round on one.
Mm-hmm.
This course seems to be one that he plays well. He just has a really solid game, and I think this course plays to his strengths. The distance and control that he has, I think that could take it down.
Yeah.
Now, Jon is phenomenal, and Jon has some of the best putting and control and consistency that we see out here. So if Aidan's not feeling on his game, I think Jon is going to come up and take as many strokes as he can right off the bat.
Way to cover your bets there and not make a real firm decision there, Frank.
Yep, thank you. Now here's the thing. Evan has one of the nastiest forehands out here. and GT is a shredder. So
He just shot hot round in round 2.
So
Let me ask you this real quick. Do you, realistically, you're an analyst looking outside, looking in, not about what their perspective, does GT and Evan have a chance?
Definitely.
Okay.
And I say that because of a couple reasons. There's a couple different types of courses that you have. You have courses with a lot of score separation. You have courses that are birdie or die. And then you have like long control golf courses. This is a score separator course. There's so many par 3s out here that are tricky that, one little kick, one little roll, and you don't have a putt. You're taking a par. And Evan and GT, they play smooth, good golf all day, and they could be in this. I mean, you figure bogey, birdie, 2-stroke swing, it happens first hole. They're only 5 back. And then they're only 3 back.
Right.
Right. It comes up quick. So I think very, very easily they could be back in this within the front 9.
And you mentioned Evan a minute ago. He's first time on the channel. And I had the pleasure of meeting him out at CCR.
Yep.
Goofed around with him a little bit, did a little putting competition. He beat me to a pulp because he just putted from Circle 2 the whole time.
Oh, of course.
And it's been my worst year for Circle 2 as I add to the excuses list right now.
Write that down.
Yep. And, fantastic putter. Maybe one of the most unconventional putting styles I've ever seen.
Unconventional, a lot of styles. He is incredibly athletic. And so for him, he just plays disc golf that makes sense to him.
Yeah.
You'll see that if you show his whole run up for forehand. You'll see that. And his backhand, he reaches so low to the ground.
He does like a flick with it too.
And he always does the flick. He stayed with me a couple weeks ago for the Third Coast Championship. We talked with him. Kevin Fodry and I were talking with him about his form. And he just says it makes sense. It's comfortable. And I think that's that athleticism building the form rather than form building the game, or like what makes sense or what should be realistic.
I think it's one of the few things that our sport really doesn't have, which is like if you ask someone to play basketball and you're at a free throw line, you can give them 3 basic pointers that all basketball players kind of surround themselves around. And there's always these small little tweaks like Curry brings his elbow farther back, whatever, right? But in disc golf, you can have 2 people, like Gannon Burr and Evans, which are totally different. And at any given weekend, they can both be 9 for 9 from Circle 2.
Right.
And it's just like, so what do we teach?
Yeah.
Right? A little short there from GT. Tough position where he was. Jon missed his putt. Aidan gets his to go, which means he's going to be solo leader immediately. Only by 1 stroke.
You probably didn't see it there, and I'm not going to tell you exactly what's different so that you keep watching, but watch Evan's putt. See if you notice something different.
I was waiting for you to say something because I was like, we're going to keep doing this until we see it.
Just see, because it's different.
It is different.
And it's not going to look different unless you look close. But look close.
It bothers me that it's different, just so we're clear. I noticed it immediately when I met him.
So when he stayed with me, I have a basket. I have a Death Trap disc golf basket in my house. It's a wooden basket that sits in the corner of a house. It's awesome. The designer, Logan, is super cool guy. Check them out. But he was putting on this basket. I did not see him miss. I have a wall that's 33 feet away. I did not ever see him miss in the house. And he was doing it all weekend. It's like, dude, okay, calm down.
He just loves the sport.
Yeah, and he loves disc golf. Also, you're going to see him throw the nastiest late flip forehands ever.
I thought he sailed that originally. That looked so high, just going over the river's edge, and it just didn't move. I don't know what disc that was, but it had negative glide.
He throws a detour.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a detour. It's like a 5.5 -3.
Much faster than I would have anticipated.
And I think that might be his NB. But this detour, he throws forehand. It's a super understable disc that he throws touch forehand shots with. So we'll probably see that come out. That is sailed.
That is. In fact, they had a discussion on the card for a minute because the line is painted on one side, and they had to double check the rules. And, they confirmed it a couple locations, not just in one, but the card all agreed that said, hey, this says in the river surrounded by water. And they just figured people weren't sailing it and maybe didn't paint that.
Yep.
So they gave him the benefit of the doubt in order to play from that position. I looked at it afterwards, and based on how I read it, I totally agreed to that as well.
Yep.
I didn't check with any of the staff to make sure that's how it was designed to do it or not.
Right.
But it just looked, the way I read, it looked proper to me. I mean, and if I'm being real, I don't think it ended up changing anything, because I think that if he comes on the other side of the river, he makes that putt.
Right.
So 0 gain, but it was definitely in a discussion for a minute for our card. It's
Definitely.
just not expected. As we move over to hole 3, this is a trickier par 3, would you say?
Yeah, I think there's enough danger on this hole, and there's enough bogey potential on this hole that, you're really wanting to make sure you don't hit the middle big tree. You'll see it. Aidan's going to buzz it one way or another. That's the one.
He does not get around the corner.
Not get around the corner enough. He actually didn't get quite to the big tree, but ultimately should be able to get up and down. But I know Jon is grateful, and
Sure.
Evan and GT are excited about that
Considering he almost aced it last time.
Yes.
Speaking of almost acing, Evan says, watch this tap in.
So that disc he's throwing, I know a lot about Evan because I stayed with him like 2 weekends ago. But that disc is like 9 years old. It's an old nitro.
Interesting.
And he throws that thing so well.
I'm so glad it's easy to film too, considering it's all black.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's pulled.
Yeah, a little bit shocking that
He's
that wasn't even
struggling
close.
again
Yeah.
on the front 9. And if I'm thinking about GT's game, I would think that the front 9 suits him.
Right, I would agree. I got to play with GT a couple times this year, and when he's off,
Sure.
it's off on the forehand.
Uh-huh.
It's not off on the backhand, it's off on the forehand.
Yep.
And so, I mean, that's kind of my assumption as to what's going on here. Hole 1, didn't he miss the forehand upshot?
No, he missed the putt. It went long.
Yeah, but wasn't it a forehand upshot? I think it was.
I think it was.
I think it was. But
We're paying attention.
yeah, we are. But I think when he's off, it comes in the result of, or it comes as a result of the forehand.
The thing that GT that I've noticed filming him, I've filmed him quite a bit this year.
Yeah, it's because he's really good.
Yeah, it is his ceiling is nuts.
Oh,
when
my
he
goodness,
hits his
yep.
ceiling, it's crazy.
Well, what was CCR last year? 1,060 rated event from him?
Yep, something like that.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Crazy high.
Yeah, like 15 down or 16 down final round. Yeah.
I mean, if he ever gets to a point where he gains the consistency,
Yep.
right, where he can just do his ceiling more regularly,
Yeah. My goodness.
rude. He might get to 1035, 10. Like he
Yeah.
could get to that rating, but unfortunately, this just happened. Dancing on the edge. You hate to see it. It was a little high right though.
It was, but that's a 50-50 ball. I mean, that falls 50% of the time. And on these baskets, if you can't tell, are very narrow compared to like a Black Hole Pro or a Prodigy basket. And so, you know, that might catch on a bigger basket. So
We'll have to see. Maybe. On hole 4, though, par 3, we saw this last round. It has lots of water as long as you give enough height over the hill. You just get into this landing zone. You can play it safe, go over the top, swing it across. You just don't want to hit the tree because that's where you get rollaway potential and the water comes into play.
Evan going incredibly high. I wonder if this was supposed to be this high. And I talked about this in the first round. If you hit that tree on a hyzer and it drops, it's gonna roll.
You got backspin.
Yep, it's gonna roll.
And that finds the ripples at the very end there of that clip, and he is OB.
Yeah, a little surprised to see him go as high as he did. This doesn't look like it's there either.
And that is OB as well. And unfortunately, he doesn't cross, which means he has to go to the drop zone, which is on the plateau to the right side. So he still has to carry the water.
To cross the water again.
Jon with an opportunity, you know, he lost a birdie earlier. Now he just gets to play safe, put it over, because he's gaining a stroke almost guaranteed. He can just lay up and take a stroke.
But that's far. He doesn't.
But I don't think he needs it close. I think he's just looking to get the tie.
I think so, but I think there's so much golf left. You want the birdie here. Wow, that dropped quick. I think he probably liked the drop. That's parked.
Yes. He did this last time. So he's going to get himself hopefully into the green. Here's Aidan now.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Get up. Okay, that's safe. Whew. Playing with fire here, but now he has got a bit of a putt.
Yeah, and bad footing, too.
Not what you want. I mean,
What does that say?
It's not the archer, or it's not the arrow, it's the arrow, or it's not the archer, it's the archer, something like that.
Okay.
It's like the old saying, it's not the arrow, it's the archer, or whatever, and
He's
it's
like
making
reversed,
a joke. Yeah, it's the other way.
Sometimes it's actually the arrow, not the archer, or something like that.
Circle 2.
Sit.
No way.
Sit.
It didn't. And he immediately calls for just a reputt.
Yeah, if I'm Aidan, I'm kind of putting this quick because your body knows what you just did, so just do it a little higher. This one's in. Nope.
No. I mean, this is going to be annoying. Now, John definitely doesn't run this.
You'd think, but it's Jon Borzick. Sit. Oh, John. Oh.
I mean,
Is that a 4-stroke swing?
this would be for Aidan's
Triple, right?
quad.
Quad.
I think this is for a
4-stroke
quadruple.
swing. Yeah, one throw, two. Yeah, I think it's quad.
Double OB, he's thrown 3
Yeah.
times. This is the fourth. Fourth is for bogey plus 2. Oh, no, that's triple. No, that's,
No, it's 1, 2. Carry the
no, he threw it 4 times because he
You're
didn't
right,
carry it.
you're
Yeah.
right.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Okay, like I said, Evan, GT. Well, GT's not really, but Evan is right back into this thing.
oh, yeah.
That wasn't just a 2-stroke swing. That was a
Huge
4-stroke swing.
Huge swing.
Evan actually rolled OB. I take that back. It was a 3-stroke swing.
Yeah, but I took a bogey and still gained 3 strokes on the leader.
Right.
And now we're coming back into the hole 5, which is the hazard island.
Yep.
And
Aidan threw out of bounds first day.
what does Aidan need to do to just recoup his mental status?
Yep. It's almost like you're starting a fresh round.
Okay.
You just have to. Ooh. Sit.
Don't do it to him.
Come on.
Same spot. That's just mean, right?
You feel for the guy. I mean, since when does a disc hit the ground, stand up, and then just take off? There was no chance of it sitting.
That time right there. That's when it would happen. Don't do it.
That disc hit the ground with twice as much speed as GT's did.
GT threw his with a lot of spin, I guess.
I guess so. Oh. Sure.
But that one stayed in.
Yeah.
That one is the one that looked like it should have stayed out.
Yeah, I would agree. He kind of...
Okay.
All right. Recoup here. Don't hit that. Sit. Okay. Okay.
That's a slower disc, like slower rim. I think
Yep.
GT has a little faster disc just in terms of flight characteristic, which is why I think it ran a little bit.
Yep.
Anyone notice the footwork yet?
Yeah.
Because he just lifted up his right foot,
Yep.
putting right-handed.
Yeah. If you are in a place where you can stand, try standing up right now. Oh, John, come on, dude. That one hurts. That one does not feel good. But going back to Evan's putt here, try standing up and getting momentum by pushing off your right leg as a righty.
It's a cornhole.
Yeah.
It's a cornhole throw.
Yeah, it is. And
But like instead of it
He's
being a
coming-
dad position, it's at your hip.
yeah, he's coming off his right leg with the right leg also moving upward. It's like you'd think it'd be a counterbalance, but it's not. It's tipping you over.
It's I don't understand it, but the putt goes in and
He's
we're
nasty
yeah,
putter.
it's gonna take that. What is the recipe for success on this hole, do you think, Frank?
Well, I think it depends on what you want. There's 2 plays here. There's the play for birdie, and there's the play for eagle. If you're playing for eagle, you have to get as close to the road as you can so that you can come up here and cut the corner on your second shot. If you're playing for birdie, you're just trying to get as much distance as you can, knowing that you'll probably play a forehand up and then another forehand into the green. So the only thing you do not want to do here is miss left. That left side is nasty. I think we saw GT down there day 1, and if I recall, he didn't get out.
Correct.
For
You
one
end
throw.
up taking a bogey. This is pumped.
Yeah, this is a dimension by Evan. It's a 14.5 speed. So if you thought your 13 speed nuke was a little too big for your hands, Trio-dimension.
As a person who can't grip 8 speeds, I will not be doing that, but I trust that it's big.
I got to throw it, and the disc, it goes so far for one, but it's huge. I mean, it's absolutely massive in your hand.
Whatever it takes to throw, I guess. This is not a 14.5 speed from GT.
That
but
is
it's
a
still,
destroyer.
But it also goes pretty far.
That is a very, very beat Halo destroyer that he has been throwing all year long. Whooped up on me with it a few times.
This looks really good from Jon.
Don't know what that disc is. I'm sorry.
And that's a little short GT. Honestly, they're all in pretty good position. They're all in birdie position for sure.
Yep.
The birdie landing zone has been hit. The question is anyone bold enough, do you think, to go around the corner?
I think the only person in position is Evan.
Okay.
And it's still a good 500-foot shot. This is...
The problem with Evan's shot is even though he can see the lane a little better, he is adding 80 feet of distance because he has to go right.
Exactly.
So he even though he sees it better, he's not even going to go for it. And he ended up being farther left than Aidan. This is going to be great.
Yep, if it stays out, that'll be fine. He'll be all right. He'll probably go forehand turnover from here, even though the backhand makes the most sense.
He's looking high. Is he going for it again?
I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't if you're GT, and it's so far inside.
And honestly, I feel like if he was able to get both those throws from round one and this one, 15 feet right, he'd be
60-footer.
Yeah, he'd be giving himself those circle 2 looks, but those are both just 2 inside.
Jon, being so short, forced him to go super high. And he's got a putt. Circle 1, edge.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Aidan in a much better spot. Only 2 strokes back after the quadruple bogey with that birdie par swing on hole 5.
This looks better than Jon's. Yeah, that is excellent.
Circle's edge. Deep circle 1 for Aidan there. And you called it.
It's the detour. Watch this disc move, dude.
Whoa, swinging.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, who would ever throw a forehand in that spot? And okay.
I know a guy's name's Evan Walker.
Evan Walker.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you're throwing a forehand from that spot, the typical forehand play would be cranking on something overstable on a big Anheuser so that it fights out at the end.
Sure.
No. We're going to throw a big flat flip up to turn over lands 3 feet from the bucket.
GT able to get out of the woods today, though, in one throw. Long bid for his birdie, but doesn't convert. Has that left for his par. GT now.
Nice putt by Jon. I love Jon's putt. I just love it.
Good pressure putt to make, as well as he's going to try to build some momentum. Try to keep this stroke lead over Aidan, who's not going to give up another one.
Nope. One thing that's interesting about Jon, and I don't know how public this is, but
Crew 42 exclusive.
Yeah, on his right hand.
Oh yeah,
he is missing
the tip of his
ring finger. Of his pointer finger.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is his pointer finger.
His pointer finger. So imagine you just it was a Lego and you just popped off the end of the piece. That's gone. And so the putter that he putts with is the most shallow disc I have ever felt in my life. The rim is almost non-existent.
Shaman.
Is that what it is?
The Gateway's disc that's really shallow, I think, is the Shaman.
It is unbelievably shallow.
It's like this.
If you felt a breaker, this is the only thing I know how to compare it to. If you felt a breaker by DGA, cut it in half in terms of width.
Yeah, it's a Shaman.
I mean, it is so narrow. So shout out Jon. It's one of the reasons why he putts like he does, and it works great.
Can I just point out real quick that I don't think Evan knows what a par is?
No, I don't think so either. But he might know pretty quick because that one was
not in a great spot. Yeah. At least if he doesn't know what par is, he's on the good side of not knowing.
That is true.
Lots of green.
Lots of green on that card. He's ready for Christmas, I'll tell you that much.
It's that time of year. We're getting closer. No. Halloween first. Now I have to change all the colors. Now I got to go purple and orange.
Yep.
I have to now. Thanks.
Yeah, I think you should.
And now we have to delay this coverage by at least a year.
That's okay, right?
No, we're going to run it. Christmas and everything.
Go in the bucket. Oh, metal hit.
And he
Did he hit metal? Someone hit metal first round on the pole. Was it him again?
It wasn't GT. It was Taylor.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
You're right.
Okay, to keep the Christmas spirit alive.
Wiggle, wiggle, toss.
Oh, well, we still have a chance to keep the Christmas spirit alive if he cares to do that.
Something tells me that is very center bucket on the putt. Yep.
I mean, who needs chains?
Jon does not. I'll tell you that much.
Not on that one.
Aidan does. This spin putt that he's got needs a lot of chains.
Hey,
Center.
center. Look at that.
Center.
Well, he does know what a par is.
Yes, he does.
GT with a birdie.
Good job, GT. That's not one you want to miss from Evan. That's just a little, like, you feel hot. You feel like you're good.
Yeah.
You've been on the box, first on the box since hole, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
And you're feeling good. Missing that now puts you at the back of the box. It feels like not only did you lose momentum, but you lost every bit of momentum. Like, if you skipped a second and someone got a lucky birdie, so what? But, yeah, it's a lot tougher to miss when everyone else gets it.
Okay, we have no locals on the card this time. So
my guess is 1 circle, 1 putt.
You think we're going to get 1 in the circle?
1 in the circle.
Okay.
And then I think four pars, I'm going to be honest.
Oh.
I think it's in the circle, but it's in such a
Bold.
bad spot
that it can't be
made.
Well, Aidan tried to go for the deep pocket, does not convert. He's going to get knocked down short. So far you're correct. We just need 1 to get into the circle.
We need 1 in the circle. If I were a betting man,
this looks too wide.
Yeah, that looks like decapitation attempt on
No. I get paid to watch discs fly at me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. I've only ever been hit once, and it was off a 50-50 split as the disc landed at my feet. I'm good.
This looks great.
And it hits the big tree. I mean,
Come on,
GT's
Evan.
so close.
Come on.
Don't make him a liar.
Give me to circle 1. This looks good. Make it happen for me. Skip in there. All right.
The worst ground action
that was
for you.
unbelievable.
So now what we need to really make Frank wrong is we need one of you to make the putt.
Another upside down.
Upside down.
This is crazy.
Do we think we'll see that from GT?
No. Oh, here we go. We got a bid? Sit.
What
Good
a great...
stump.
Was that a rock?
Stump, rock, something.
Whatever it was. A great hit.
He's running this, without a doubt.
Sit.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
When you come in on hyzer, especially with that much speed, the chance of it staying is so slim. This is a bid, too.
Off the top band, and now 2 guys have some tricky back putts.
Come on, GT. Yeah.
Clean for the par here for GT.
Good commitment. That's really bad timing on that yell, but doesn't matter for Walker.
He's discovered what par is, but he needs to stop.
Undiscover it.
Maybe he can
Give
get
it
to
back.
eagle.
Yeah.
The next hole is an eagleable one.
It is. That is true. It's not an easy eagle, but hole 9, par 4, 437 feet. You're not looking at this fairway thinking you're going high, but all 4 of these guys are going to be attempting to go over the top.
Agreed.
This tunnel here on the left is less of a tunnel and more of a
noodle arm exit ticket.
Yeah. I'm going to jump putt, take my 4, call it good. But there's not really any...
I think I could get a 3 on it.
You think you get a 3?
I think I get a 3
Out
on
of 10 tries, how many times do you get
8.
3? Ooh. Wow.
But I think that my jump putt
That's fair.
gives me the ability because I'm an elite
fair.
putter.
This is too wide. Okay. No, I am...
You're right. 15 feet left
Yes.
is too wide.
That is much too wide for my likings.
I'm going to let you just kind of drown in this
We're
situation right now because this is fun.
past that one. I'm gonna call too wide on this again. That looks better. This looks better in my opinion. Please be like 3 feet away. Same
No.
spot.
It's definitely wider.
A little bit wider. All right, ready.
He missed this last time.
Yes, he did. He threw it too low. This looks a little inside.
Okay, so he's going to miss left.
Yeah, so I think this is gonna be high left on the hill.
Wow, you did
Wow,
it.
nice.
You did it. One more.
First
Okay.
try.
First try. We did it. Okay, you
All
get
right.
one more chance, and if you get this one, I'll forgive the first two.
Okay, sounds good. Very inside.
Okay.
I think this is more inside than GT's.
Gone.
Hello?
Gone. There are two spotters here. One up top of the hill, one at the bottom of the hill. There's me. The disc vanished. He threw a green disc, black rim, and after we spent more time than we'd like to admit, we even set a timer, and with 10 seconds left, 10 seconds, we find it. You see it yet?
Oh my goodness.
Floating up there?
Is he parked?
Yeah, he's under the basket.
That's awesome.
Good route there from GT. He's going to have a birdie tap in. It feels like Jon, even though he gained all 4 of those strokes on hole 5, has been just fighting to keep the lead.
Yeah. I mean, he's got Evan chasing. He's got Aidan chasing. You don't feel comfortable with, 2 strokes right now, especially with the back 9 that's coming up. I think I said after the front 9 that I really enjoyed this course. And then I saw about 3 or 4 holes in the back 9 that I said, that's a little tricky.
Yep. And they're trying to all come into agreement that it's right by the basket.
Ah, dang it. It's parked. He's laughing.
So he wasn't far left. Just wanted to point that out there real quick.
All right, well, I'll take my guessing on to the next.
It was super funny. There's 10 seconds left. We don't know if we can get the disc out or not.
Was that it?
And we're just Aidan's over there just shaking the tree. Finally gets it to knock
That's
down.
awesome.
Oh, I mean, hey, even though we're having a battle and everyone is trying to fight for this, we still get a chance to smile.
It's still a good time.
Yeah, we're all having a good time. And so this is where we're at right now. 2 strokes back is Aidan. 2 strokes back from that is Evan. GT, hopefully going to build some momentum here. He's 15 down. You've talked about this. It's not cash. He still has to fight for 4th or 3rd or whatever he wants to go for here. We'll have to see how it all plays out on the back 9 when we get back.
We'll see you over there.